my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't eating weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride. For my brothers, no lie. All you can die. Never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side. Yeah, we in it for life.
$50.
With the game, we fall out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to you say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use it, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this is crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. None of my problems, let me point up and it's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to you say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
Probably would have been the greatest players of all time. Not like the greatest, like one of the. Okay.
Blow your mind.
Why you do that like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bag. You ain't get too bad, my bag. First of the month, I'm running back.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
We were in our team. Is it actually the board? No, it's the board.
Run it back. Hello? That's the check calling. Let me click over real quick to let my check talk it. I eat it. Ooh.
Titans.
That's the way my neck talking. I ain't never coming back. The way the stress. You don't make no back when you backpack my bag, but I'm packing with a back. That's cash when the money fall. I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go. You don't slap. That's facts. If the money low, I'ma grab brown man when it come back. I'ma give back my bag when it check hit the direct hit. I'm glad when the check missed the direct hit. I'm sad
16
like
points
knocking at my window.
16.
They say that it's the money. I'm like 10.
If they don't win tonight, or this game, they are pretty bad. 3 games. And then oh my god. I remember they don't have any X Factor. The only good player is somebody who's okay. Yeah, man. If somebody didn't retire and then somebody didn't get injured, probably wouldn't have happened. The highest.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay,
I have more receptions than him. God dang! You don't get that much points when you're under. That's sad. Holy shit, Ryan. That's amazing. Oh, I like this stadium. I hope they're getting the thing.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. From the 35 on 2nd down. Mahomes complete. The tight end Kelsey. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. So we got 3 at 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Trey Flowers there on the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And going deep for... This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown.
They're going to go for it.
Tyreek Hill.
Oh, no, I would be smart at it. I ain't having a brace game today.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
It's like, what can you say?
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Mahomes now to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Of course, he was solid last week. AFC Offensive Player of the Week award. 2 touchdowns in that game.
Yeah, he's playing at a level right now where he's just breaking down defenses. Makes me remember when I was playing and my defensive back coach told me, listen, if you give up a touchdown pass, that's on me. I didn't coach you well enough. If you give up a 2nd one, that's on you. And if there's a 3rd one, I'm getting someone else in the game. Partner, it's not often that I expect running backs to eclipse 100 yards in back-to-back games. But he left 100 way behind last week. I think he's going to do it again. I'm expecting 150 or more.
And last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. So if he does what you say he might, maybe he'll get another one.
Yeah, I think he's locked in.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. They will get 4 yards here on the 1st down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Now Mahomes, and that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City.
I'm not having a great game. For a punt return.
On fourth down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away.
Like 3 returns.
And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 22. First by him near the 35.
Oh, come on.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
Kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front, then they have the backups, right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but we're going to the headliner each and every time. And that's not easily done because, you know, all the defenses are kicking towards him right now. That means he's fighting his way through traffic, finding ways to get open.
Travis Kelsey, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelsey.
I'm not doing any work this week.
Touchdown,
Crap.
Yellow. Argolani.
They have a great defense. It's just their offense. What am I on? I'm not on rookie. I'm supposed to be on rookie. I'm on rookie. It's just me or I'm just playing bad. Or they have a great defense.
They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. He'll have a first down past the 40. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line, 75 yards.
Here's Sam Martin now as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Oh, that's my 100. Oh my God, that's a.
This is taken at the 18. Pushing his way through. Might have needed just one more block as it stands. 37-yard return. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. And to give this time to the tailback. And an alley to run. The 20. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Well, my team is on a hot start. I'm on a hot start now.
Yellow.
I don't care. I'm gonna blow up.
Let's go.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run. And
that's my team. Oh my God.
they'll run it now out of the gun. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And a good tackle there right around the 30 stops him short.
It wasn't my best move this season. It's a fun.
Yellow.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll cut it to the right sideline. And now the rookie's free. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there.
I have to return.
Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Detroit.
Be my last and be my last.
This is fielded at the 7.
All the horses in the car.
Oh, I nearly broke that one. As it stands, though, a heck of a 36-yard run back. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself. But you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. Touchdown number 22 on this.
I like my players on my team. Yeah, I'm just ready to run up and out.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And some room to work. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 33 and a first.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
It's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him...
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Oh my God.
Starting to really...
I don't care much how much
Check
points I get.
480. Go to the mic. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
Now a handoff here to his running back. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Kansas City, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they'll sink now to 0-4.
5-star quarterback and a 5-star everything. So let's figure out what
Ladies and gentlemen.
100.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog.
Oh my God.
This be the green light. Go, Tiesburg.
Kansas
all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning credentials. That's the both worlds when we rocking over.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter right. Turn it up, we giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets? Close and counter of what kind? When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, pass to your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dub play. And you know we can't wait to bring spin. A-star quizzes, A plus the final. Vocals we align, we'll move it all simultaneously over choice of rock. We earn 30 years, so you can say we got 3 times off the board. Unlike you and your chess man, we installed doubt in you and your yes man. And if the game had veins, we'll insert upheaval the ground. Cause the adrenaline we blend with the sound is our thing. Relieving the kings of all ground. Are you ready? Are you set? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter right. Turn it up, y'all.
Okay, they're pretty bad.
Can you rock it like rocket?
We did game right now was against the Colts. I mean against the Ravens. Are we going against, yeah, we're going against the Colts. Okay, start this.
Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Turn it up, y'all. Beat flow.
Mom's win this.
Are you ready? Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter right. Turn it up. We giving the show.
Wait, no, it's like a 90. Oh,
What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets? That's a close encounter of what kind?
72 from.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. You're tuned in to Sunday Night Football.
I'm not a big fan.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The numbers for him from a week ago. Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I want to see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Mahomes firing complete. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. He's a reigning AFC Offensive Player of the Week, and defensively, they have to find an answer for him.
And that's what you would do if you were calling plays, right? You'd make sure that he gets targeted. But the thing about it is the route running. That's what makes him so dangerous, is because no matter what is presented defensively, he runs his route with such skill that he's able to go up and get the football first in each and every situation.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as he'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. And that time the tackle by Malik Hooker. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. And after his performance last week, everybody saw an unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because once you establish yourself that way, it's not just him.
What was that? I'm seeing my dude run the route. Ball! He literally trucks me out the way. All the way to him. I was literally running my route. Boom! We bump into each other. I was flying. It's an incomplete pass on me. Oh, I'm running out. Okay. Go. Oh, yeah, go. Fastest dude in the league. Go. Oh. Hey. Oh, you let me go? Okay. What the freak? Oh my. And I got stuck into that. Did I land on my leg? Oh, I should be injured. Oh, I come up like, oh, I'm walking slow. But I was in the air for 1, 2, wait. Run my route. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 seconds, but it looks like he did helmet to helmet. What happened? Was it helmet? Oh, me and him are not gonna go. He was going on his route. Why did he stop when he went up for the catch and he threw? He literally he's not my actual team. He threw me. He helmeted me. I was going for the route. He got on my way. I did this. I was putting my hand over him, but when he was going up for the catch, he boom. We ain't friends, bro.
Okay, it's his offensive line, it's a tight end, it's your wide receivers, everyone now sharing in the load and sharing in the belief that they do their job, they'll see another performance just like they saw the week before.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now here's Mahomes. And Robinson with a big catch. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. This is taken around the 12. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They'll run it now out of the gun. Just bowling up down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A great play there.
3 yards.
Yellow. Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll have a 1st down past the 40 and all the way up to the 46. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. That's complete to Robinson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 26. Well, last year, Chris Conley was the 3rd option at receiver for Kansas City. He shipped off to Jacksonville. Now they're hoping that Robinson can help fill that void. And Andy Reid has said that he and Mahomes are developing a great rapport, hoping to improve upon the 22 times they connected last season. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Mahomes now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. His 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feel.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And he'll take it just outside the 40. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. Why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Mahomes now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Darius Leonard, the linebacker, able to break that one up. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 9 yards on the pickup there as he'll be left with 3rd and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, they're currently the best in the NFL in converting on 3rd down, so it was no surprise there that they picked that one up.
And they've done it in many different ways throughout the season, Charles. Picking it up, running it, throwing it, just effective on. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. They'll look to set up his blockers. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Russell Wilson, terrific in the victory, as his guys up their mark to 4-1 now. From there, we'll head east to check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. And it was the visiting Jacksonville Jaguars that go home with the victory, 35-3, the final score. And finally, on Monday Night Football, we'll see the Browns and 49ers get after it out in Santa Clara. Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race. Very one-sided.
No boat race. It's more of a, yeah, kicking. Take a punt.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. So here are the Chiefs to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On 2nd down and 4, Mahomes. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out and ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That'll back them up.
The Kobe Bryant.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. 1 quarter remains.
You had more points. Like, you had more points in your whole career. You played your career for 2 seasons.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. And give the tackle to Anthony Walker.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball. You often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Danico Autry is in on the stop.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On the crossing route, complete. It's Wells.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's got to run them into submission.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He had to run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. He's brought down there by Kenny Moore. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
An hour ago, too.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That one a first down pickup of 8. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
Oh, my God. I don't...
So for the Chiefs, their strong September has carried over to October as they move.
Finally, another upgrade.
Up this magic. Yeah. Again, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, tried to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
8 weeks working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. And I've been magic with the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use it, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Say my money, stack it up, and look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Yeah, drown out my problems, let me When I've been magic with the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
Restart, but yeah, I need some rest. Yeah, we all day life, all night life, whole squad life. What in the field life? All day life, all night life. What whole squad life? Oh, come on. In the field life, 87. All day life, all night life. Whole squad life, in the field life, all day life. Wait, on all of them? No. No, he didn't. No way. No, if he actually did that. Wait, I'm confused. Wait.
Call us dangerous. Ain't too many can play with us. See what this game here taking us. No barber, ain't no fading us. I ain't really saying much. Actions be louder than words, man. I just wanna be heard, for your mom to your pop to the beat to the bird, man. Cut right off on the curb, like I'm baby.
Okay, I'm gonna stop stream. Peace, love, and